Hey boys and girls, it's Mrs. Walker. For our lesson today, we're going to continue to focus on addition. We're actually going to use our place value discs to help us add numbers vertically. So our learning goal for today says, I can use manipulatives on a place value chart to help me add numbers vertically. So the materials that you'll need for today's lesson are your dry erase board. You'll need your place value discs, which look like these. So make sure that you grab those and then click play when you're ready to move on to the lesson. All right, friends, so here's our first problem, 303 plus 37. How could we solve this problem using mental math? So, how do you think we could solve this problem in our head using mental math? Think about maybe some numbers that you could group together to make this easier to add. So what do you guys think? So I could start with my ones and know that 7 and 3 make 10. And then I have 30 in the tens place, and I have 300s. So I could say 10 plus 30 plus 300 is 340. Or, did anybody do this way? Where they saw the 3 and the 37 make 40, and then their 300 makes 340. So those are two different ways you could look at adding those numbers mentally to kind of maybe solve some problems easier in your head as you're going through. Okay, so how do we set up this problem to record it vertically? So if I want to write it vertically, is it going to look like this? Nope. How about like this? No. Oh, goodness. How about like this? Yes. Whew, I finally got it. Thanks for your guys' help. Appreciate it. Okay. So let's solve using our place value discs and place value chart. So for this one, I'm just going to model this one. You guys don't have to do anything yet. So I'm going to slide over here and make room on my place value chart. So how many hundreds are in 300? In 303? 300s. How many tens do we have? No tens. How many ones do we have? 3. Okay, now we're going to model the next number, 37. So we're going to model it underneath, just like we do with using the vertical standard form. So we're going to model 37. How many tens do we have in 37? 3. How many ones do we have? 7. Here we go. All right, so does my place value discs, do they match my place value or my vertical standard form? Yeah, they sure do. Okay, so now we're going to start in the ones place. So I have 7 ones and 3 ones. Well, I can combine those to make 10 ones, which is the same as a 10. So now I can model that over here on my place value chart. I have a 10 and no ones left. Okay, so we go to our tens place. We're going to add the digits in the tens place. So we have 3 tens and then one more 10, which is 4 tens. Then you come to your hundreds place. Oh, we just have 300s. That's a pretty easy one. So 340. All right, so let's look at the next one. 211 plus 95. How could we solve this problem using mental math? So maybe we could start with 200 plus 10 plus 1 plus 90 plus 5. All right, so we're kind of just breaking apart these numbers in our head. So I wouldn't normally write this out, but I just want to let you guys know what I'm thinking. So then I could combine the 200, the 10 and the 90 make 100, and the 1 and the 5 make a 6. So 200 plus 100 plus 6 is 306. All right, so let's check our mental math using our place value chart, place value discs, and the vertical form. So here's our place value chart. Here's our numbers lined up nice and neat. Remember, you have to line up your ones place and your tens place and your hundreds place. Otherwise, your answer will be totally wrong if you don't line them up. Okay, so pause the video, solve this problem using your place value discs and the vertical form, and then click play when you're ready to go over it together. So let's go over this together. All right, so here we have 211 and 95. Okay, so we're going to start in the ones place as we go through, and 1 plus 5 ones gives me 6 ones. I'm going to model that here in our vertical form. Then I would go to my tens place. Well, I have 1 10 plus 9 tens. Oh, well, I know that that's 10 tens, and 10 tens make 100. So I'm going to take this 10 tens here, and I'm going to trade it in for 100. So now let's model that on our place value, or I'm sorry, on our vertical form. So we would have, now we have 0 tens and 100 that we added. Then we go to our hundreds place, which is 200s plus 100 leaves us with 300s. So 211 plus 95 equals 306. All right, so let's take a look at our next problem. We have 324 plus 156. Let's solve using our place value chart, place value discs, and the vertical form. So go ahead and pause the video, solve this problem using the vertical form and your place value chart and place value discs, and then click play when you're ready to go over it together. All right, friends, make sure to pause if you need more time. Okay, so here I have modeled 324 and 156. You're going to start in the ones place. We have 4 ones plus 6 ones. That gives us 10 ones. So 10 ones equals a 10. So let's trade it in for a 10. Now we're left with, we added 1 10 and no more ones. Then we can go to our tens place, and we can add there. So we have 2 tens plus 5 tens plus 1 more 10, which is 8 tens. And then we can go to our hundreds place next, which is 300s plus 100 equals 400s. So 324 plus 156 equals 480. All right, so go you. You guys did an awesome job using manipulatives with your place value discs and your place value chart to help you add numbers vertically. So way to go, friends. Please head back on over to the module to see what you need to complete for your independent practice. As always, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to help. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye, friends.